Hello everyone, how are you doing? In this video, I will share with you how to make an easy garden flower arrangement using the landscape flowers that bloom in spring and incorporate some flowers from the market. And also I will maybe share a little updates from my garden. First of all, I am going to take advantage of the spire's strong branches, using them as a structure that will hold other flowers together in the vase without using any chicken wire. I can make it bushier by marrying the two branches together like this. When the stem stick out like this, it's good for some kind of design, but this time I wanna make it like full and not too loose, so I'm gonna break off the pointing stems, and I kind of crisscross the stem a little bit so they kind of support each other. Now I'm gonna add the spirea to make this structure even stronger. Now I am going to add the lilac before the flop. Now we have pretty good structure. You can see the flower don't flop all over the place. Mint flop again, oh my goodness. So I'm gonna add this right in the middle of the arrangement. See, it's hidden in the middle and it doesn't look floppy. Now I am going to add more green with this dulceas. And the white flower that it has kind of softened our flower arrangement. Now I'm gonna add Solomon seal on this side because it's a little too pink. Once I have a good structure, I will pick the best side that will be the front. And you can see here, I pick one stem that is about to open, one stem that medium open, and one stem that is blown open. Because I wanna mimic my garden, that all the peonies, they don't bloom at once. They slowly bloom one by one. I am not going to put the peony in the middle. I'm gonna make it kinda, weep a little bit, just like when they are in the garden. Like they're so heavy and they kind of flop a little bit. Now I am going to add the little flowers like this bluebell and the forget-me-not. Just add them in wherever you feel like it needs some interest. I group up the forget-me-not to make them pop up more in the arrangement. I really love to use white flowers to soften up my flower arrangement. The reason why I wait to use ranunculus at this step because the flat head shape of the flowers will help fill the gap of the arrangement. I can even use two of them next to each other to kind of, make it look less intentional, more informal. Surprise! Clematis! And when possible, I will leave the leaves of the clematis because they make it look more delicate. And you want to face the flowers inside the arrangement so they don't flop like this, they kind of face up. And after we fill all the big gap of the arrangement, we want to use like little flat shaped flowers like this stem to kind of fill in the little small gap. Wait to see this. It's gonna make a puff of orange that will complement the spirea. And now we're gonna have a gap like this. That's so difficult for any flower to fill in. So that's when we use our spiky flowers. Just put it in. Ta-da! Seeds make that black hole look more interesting. Do we forget something? Let's go cut it, just right here. So I get this long straight stem, which is very easy to use. But because I want the stem to be longer, I cut like the whole branch like this. And it's like, okay, anyway. So I will break them up. Now we have two long stems. I'm gonna make it float on the arrangement like the butterfly. Ta-da! Again, you can lift the arrangement up a little bit to put the stem in. Oh, it's the most interesting black hole I ever seen in my life. Okay. And the last crazy one, I'm gonna make it weep on this side. So look, it weaved too much right here. What I am going to do, I'm gonna kinda put them over the peonies so they kind of weave on this side. There you go. And this droopy tendril, I am going to put it over the azalea like that. There we go.
Hands are trembling right now, right now. Deep blue water sea, afraid of jumping in right now, right now. 한 발을 내밀었어, 걱정이 많이 있어. It's a bit of love, yeah. It's a little tough, yeah. 담배를 물고 있어. 생각이 너무 깊어. Wow, it's looking too deep. It's a little rough, yeah. Overthinking if I belong, but I'm where I need to be. Nobody's stopping us from flying. Don't kill this mood, just singing na 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 na. Won't make it harder for you, ma. Just dancing underwater right now. I've been swimming into the deep end. I've been looking and looking around me lately. I've been falling and rolling, really nothing on. Dancing up to the water right now. Moonlight shimmering, falling over me right now, right now.
Fluff, come on. Fluff. Fluff. Go away. Don't you dare, you're gonna get poison ivy.
I'm pulling down all the vines out of the neighbor's trees. The vines were growing all the way to the tops of the trees. You see all those bare spots? So what'll happen is, if it reaches all the way to the top, it'll just bring the whole tree down. The neighbor said it was okay to take them down. Plus, the vines are starting to grow onto our trees. So I figured if we do all the trees along the fence, you know, and it's good stress relief too. It's fun pulling them off the tree. It's like a puzzle, yeah.
Monday morning blues. I open my eyes.
Go away.
And I'm greeted by
Go
a
away.
cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I'm calling you home just to hear your voice on the phone. I think of you and I'm not alone. You are everything under the sky so blue. I found my piece of heaven, spending my days with you. You are my piece of heaven. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, life is a bliss. Waking up with you in my arms, I've got it all, nothing's amiss. Everything is beautiful. Sunday morning snooze with breakfast in bed, and I listen to the song in my head. It sings of you and the things that you do, 'cause you're everything under the sky so blue. I found my peace.
So Crane was kind of worried when his zinnias kind of died and wilted back. He was worried that it was like either the compost or the soil. He thought there was like contamination. But your guys' feedback kind of confirmed my suspicion that it was the temperature. It was those cold nights. I remember one morning, you know, I leave the house pretty early, like 5:30 in the morning, and my car said 30 degrees, and there was frost on my windshield. So
It gives me such a relief, you know, that it's not contamination in the compost that I already sprayed everywhere in my garden.
And happy Mother's Day, everybody. We have a busy week. We have a lot of orders for our roadside stand and pre-orders, and your bouquet's falling apart.
Oh, I'm gonna try to, you know, take a footage of the video this week on Mother's Day, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna die first. I grow so many varieties of plants in my garden, and I have so many unique flowers that amaze millions of people on social media. But there's no plants and flowers that mean to me more than plants and flowers from my flower friends. They are invaluable. I cannot buy them with my money, because they're from kindness. And you know, these senior seeds from you make me feel like secure, not only for this growing season, but also make me feel secure to make mistake and be myself on my YouTube channel. Before I started this channel, I was so afraid that I will risk losing my safe space, which is my garden, when I opened up to online community. But you guys make me feel that, you know, my garden's still my safe space, plus now I have this little community that gives me so much emotional support. If I don't have you guys, I probably like cry, you know, so many times about my seniors, because I don't know, you know, how to get it out. So thank you so much, you guys, for allowing me to be myself and for being so awesome, for being so kind and so thoughtful. And thank you so much for all the seeds, tubers, and also your comments and your positive feedbacks. Thank you. All right, I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.